for players that use keyboard and mouse versus stick. Got one behind me. Oh, sweet baby! They're dead. Run, TIE fighter!
Responsible for his destruction if I allowed you to find him. Your plan.
We're sorry to interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast. We have breaking news. I'm Captain Shek, live from XBGIN headquarters in the blue sector of New Terra. 20 minutes ago, word from the First Fleet, under the command of the Emperor himself, has reached Imperial High Command. The war with the Elegon has begun. The Imperial Fleet has engaged Elegon forces in the Zargon sector. It's not clear what's happened for certain. The distance between the fleet and New Terra is so great that even with subspace transmission speeds, it takes days for a message to be received and a reply sent. What we know so far isn't the best of news. Early reports suggest Imperial intelligence was wrong about the size of the Elegon's fighting force and their capability. Their fleet looks to be 4 times the size we believe them capable of producing and maintaining. The casualty lists have started to come in, with over 30 ships currently lost due to direct enemy action. This marks the largest fleet action the Empire has ever been a part of. The Admiral's flagship, the Dread, has been destroyed. Luckily, he was aboard the Emperor's command carrier at the time. The death toll ranges in the tens of thousands. The majority of casualties were aboard the smaller light attack crafts, like the CR-90 class assault ships. We are happy to report Emperor Zen's command carrier still remains relatively undamaged and is coordinating combat operations in the sector. The Emperor has announced the first engagement with the Elegon was a victory, but at an extreme cost. Emperor Zen has requested immediate reinforcements to bring a swift end to the war now, before the enemy has a chance to prepare for another assault. Newly constructed ships of all classes are being launched from every starport under the Imperial flag. Lord Pleskin has taken command of the reinforcement fleet bound for the front line. Multiple Vindicator cruisers have been dispatched. When the Emperor requests reinforcements, he gets them. On a related note, the 212th Attack Battalion has been decimated. Their transports came under fire in the Elegon system and were destroyed. This leaves the 501st, the only operating ground division in the war zone, which is currently holding the planet of Elam, the capital of Elegon. Related to this news, the Imperial War Academy has put out a call to all able-bodied men and women of the Empire to join the Imperial Army and serve something greater than yourself. Contact your local recruiting station in your region for more information. Here are the current casualty lists thus far. These captains and their crews died bravely for the Empire. We salute you. No word yet on rescue operations. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program. Thank you for watching.
And could result in his termination. R5 is frightened.
What do you mean he's scared? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shek here. Welcome back to the Grand Stellaris campaign. The Galactic Empire continues to expand. Oh man, the casualties in the last episode were real. We had, well, one of the largest space battles ever in the Zarquin system. You can still see the wreckage there. We did win the battle against the enemy fleet that was there, but they had a 500 defense station. So they had one of their larger stations just chilling over Aldrug, which is a planet that we have to take because they're building new ships there as we speak. They still control a sizable amount of territory. You know, in the grand scheme of things, they're getting resources from those planets. We already have, though, Lord Pliskin has made it to the front line with those reinforcements. Where are they? Here's our reinforcements. The Third Fleet. The Third Fleet has arrived. The Dark Phoenix is in the lead. The African Queen, the Unjust Justice, the Prometheus, the Tyrant, the Paladin, the Mantis, Loki, and Ark of Typhon are all here with this new fleet. Welcome to the battle, guys. You'll be joining up with the First Fleet shortly under the command of course, our great Emperor and the General of the main fleet. Now they've got, oh, it's light damage. It's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Under the command of Joshua Dredd. I'm gonna bring these guys together. We've already managed, and this is our big advantage here, we've already managed to basically rebuild most of the fleet. We had I wanna say it was like a 1,700 power fleet, and we've gotten it back up there. We've got a little least over 1,000, and more ships, of course, are being built and ready to go. Now, I need to start building a new invasion force because, we'll probably do, we'll do this in the clip system for now. Because we lost the 212th. Planet Bob, armies, give us some Gave us 5 assault armies. I'm not quite sure what to call them. If they survive this episode, you guys should let me know what we should call them. Now, I'm gonna leave this one paused for a bit because I wanna see what's going on with the rest of the Empire. Things got a little crazy last time. So, we've got our science ships. Where are you going? Oh, you're going to I see, research the debris inside the Elegon system, which is the capital. We have taken the capital, and we've almost won the war. They're up 73% positive in our favor in the war effort. Now, if we get this a little higher, they will surrender, and we'll win this. What we're gonna end up winning is control of all of their planets, because I basically wanted them gone. We're gonna enslave them once we take it. There's a special project here? For what? Space battle debris from the XP Gamers Empire. Traces of these components. Oh, this is my empire. What did we lose there? Must have been one of the reinforcement fleets? Interesting. Anyways, what are our science ships in the middle of doing? So we have one heading back to, I sent them to do this? Oh, interesting. In this system, there are 2 worlds, and one of them is a large world. It's got 21 planet size on it, whereas this arid world next door, which we can't actually colonize yet, only has 12. That's still really good though. 21 size planet, definitely worth it. All right, let's go ahead and unpause the game, allow our science ships to do their thing. Hostile pirate fleets and alien menaces out there. And we're gonna focus on winning this war. So, the fleet has arrived in Elegon. Let's group them together. The longer that we wait, yeah, here they go. They start to group up now. Here's the Otto Dave, Captain Otto Dave, the Summer is joining up with the main fleet. Or passing the main fleet. You guys seem to be in one big group. And who is this showing up? Hydraic Basilisk. Interesting name. Merge the fleets. All of you need to be merged together. At the same time, Atlantis Prime. Oh man, you don't have very many at all. Potential armies? We have a lot of potential. What are these new symbols? What does this all mean? Health, morale? Oh, this is part of what, the new update? I have to read the new update patch notes. I didn't realize that was a thing. All right, embarking our troops. We definitely don't want to pull the 501st off of Elegon, even though they've got some reinforcements. And let's embark you guys, and we're gonna get you all here. So, transports. Head here. Head here. This is safe territory. 1.4K fleet, maybe ready to go in. I think we're gonna send a scout to move in. What's going on here? Oh, you guys are starting to repair. I must have monthly hull regeneration. Okay, so Dread has repair crews going out and actually repairing the damage to some of these ships. That's fantastic. I wonder if that's why these have repaired as much as they have already. Anyways, we need to send a scout ship. I'm thinking one of the fastest ships we've got, which would be one of the CR-90s. Let's get, create a new fleet. Give me one ship, a CR-90. There you go. We're gonna rename you Scout 1. Looks better that way. I just saw Rogue One. Oh man, it was so good last night. I really enjoyed it. There's the order for our scout to move out. Go ahead and make the jump to hyperspace. The fleet has formed up. Fleet 1. I love that they're repairing right now. That is so cool. It's gonna take a while though. Let's get the intel. Now, we should be taking on a space station, and hopefully that's it. Scout 1 has jumped to hyperspace. Oh shit, who did we lose? What? No, it's not the time right now. Oh God, we just lost Zen. We just lost our Emperor. You've got to be kidding me. The Emperor has died. He wasn't Emperor for very long, like 2 episodes. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, well, we're gonna pause it and take a moment. Now, I can't affect the election because it costs 200 influence to do so. We only have 162. So who do we have? We have Joshua Dredd, who is the, oh God, our Emperor has died. Maybe he was mortally wounded in the battle. We don't know, but he's passed away. We could bring on Manstein, who's commanding the 501st. I kind of hope he doesn't win. Oh, I guess he could, Covenant cost, just because I want him commanding the 501st. I need a good general who with experience under his belt. He doesn't really have very many level ups, which is kind of weird because he's been commander of the 501st for some time. busy commanding a ship right now. Joshua Dredd's in the fleet, the first fleet we're about to send into battle. Energy credits plus 10%, that's pretty good. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and unpause it and see just how the election plays out all by itself. Oh, let's pause real quick because our scouts are en route. And they should have, or they're about to arrive in the Zorgon system. Here we go, what do we got? Yep, small enemy fleet. First fleet has been given orders to move out. Just hang in there. Who did we send in? The Porcupine. We sent in the Porcupine. We sent in an unmanned ship because this is the only ship in the fleet that I haven't actually named after a patron. That's funny that I just chose a random one and it happened to be that one. Awesome, come on, reinforcements. Let's get that first fleet in here. He's gonna start taking damage. Hopefully those shields hold out. Return fire. Give me I want an information scan. What are they using on us? Tech 2 still, good. We haven't gained any better technology. Well, she's gonna go down. Where's the fleet? Come on, guys. Detected 20 ships inbound. Don't get too far away. Bam! The unmanned ship may be dead, but the rest of the fleet has arrived. Show them the might of the Empire. Launch all fighters. You can see the TIE scouts. Now, we got TIE scouts, and there is a bunch of people who want to be CR-90 captains that wanted to be hangar captains, giving the order to go after the station. And we couldn't build them before because, I'll show it in a second, because you have to have the scout. You have to have the TIE scout to unlock the CR-90 hangar variety, and they actually look different. You can see the little hangar bays. Here we go, gentlemen.
Hostile fleet engaged.
The broadside cruisers, the ones that are still alive. Whoa! Why did you zoom in over on this planet for some reason? Get back to the first fleet. It's far more interesting what's going on over there. Unpause. Bring the fleet in. That was a weird bug. A single fighter squadron, I guess, and they immediately assign their general to it. Doesn't matter, he's dead. Look at this, battle group. And these are just light cruisers. Like, imagine what it's gonna be like when we get Star Destroyers. It's gonna be epic. I can't angle these down anymore. Because these are actually really small. It's just hard to see scale because there's something bigger right now. All right, the Dark Phoenix is taking heavy damage. We can't pull him out, though. The space station is down to 50%. We're gonna lose the Dark Phoenix. The Dark Phoenix is down. He's got hull breaches on all decks. Our brand new cruiser, light cruiser, she's already down. We're about to, oh no, we're about to lose the Sumner, the Summer. Look at all the ties flying around this thing. She went down, we got one cruiser left, but the station is down. Begin orbital bombardment of the planet's surface. Damn it. I mean, we knew we were gonna lose more ships to a station that size. Where's the 5th fleet? You must be, yeah, you're one of the carriers. Get over here, you must have just finished building. As soon as it's done, get it done. Let's get the ground troops ready. How many armies do you have? Wow. We are going to need some ground troops. We may have to pull some troops from the 501st. Where are our transports? There they are. Planet Bob's got a couple. Embark all troops. Ah, here we go. What do we got?
Incoming.
Pause it real quick. Whatever you claim, we will reclaim 1,000-fold. Your victory will mean nothing when you have been reduced to ash. This is the best possible outcome. Well, the Elegon have surrendered. Once we took out their last fleet and their station, they just gave up. It's the best possible outcome. Just accept it. Let's watch the map change over. Boop. The Galactic Empire has grown just a little bit. Sadly, these two empires aren't actually connected. A little saddened by that. Let's bring these ground troops to Zarquan for now. And we have some management to do. Let's leave it on pause. We've got some serious management to do. And we gotta get some construction ships down here to start rebuilding this territory. The war is over. It is time to celebrate. No time to celebrate, time to get work done. Where's this colony ship? Oh, you're still down here. Hey, you're able to colonize stuff now. You should like do that. Who died? Oh, Lone Star, the governor of New Terra since the early days. Seriously, is everybody dying but Tabby? Holy shit, she's still alive. How old are you? Now she's 85. I hope she cracks 100. I hope she sees 2 generations of Imperial officers come and go in her time. That is just fantastic. Anyways, we lost the governor of New Terra. We're not going to be spending influence points getting them back, though. We just don't have the cash right now. So, yeah, this is a problem. The emancipation movements are starting to grow in size. And how do you put down a rebellion? Like, that's a question. I wonder how we do that. We've got the malcontent slaves, which are, I can suppress them. This faction's support by 1% each month. We can't allow a slave revolt. Though, having like a rebellion kind of fits with our Imperial theme. Huh. Anyways, what do we got? We won victory of the war. Excellent. The war is over. The Elegon have been defeated. They will probably be put now to work in the mines to rebuild the fleets that they have decimated. We've got planets that are starving. Wait, we have... Whoa, what? New Terra is starving? Well, we can't have that. Give me planetary summary. Surface, actually. We need food. You are going to grow us food. And that should give me the 2 that I need to even this out. Starvation, minus 5% to happiness. Don't worry, we can fix that. My bad. My bad. I also got an empty... Can we really upgrade you? What are you right now, just a basic science lab? You are a basic science lab. Yeah, upgrade a biolab. And then we'll just let those build. Excellent. Yeah, influence may be a problem. I might have to get another rival to get a little bit more. Get a little bit more influence. But we have grown. I just want these all to connect. I want to own all of the things over here. Just hasn't happened yet. So, first fleet. You gotta get repaired. I mean, you lost most of the ships that took the damage, but we have a predator threat to deal with. So I'm giving the orders for the first fleet to fall back. Our science ship, you should be researching the wreckage in this planet, I believe.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, you are already. Good. Let's clear this stuff out. So, defensive pack invitation to who? We would not want to drag your people into a conflict, but it's clear that we would benefit from joining together against possible threats. The Nurian Confederated Provinces. I don't know about that. Give me a second to think about it. The Nurians. Totally forgetting where they're located. It's gotta be one of these. Here they are. So they're way up here. Do they, like, what's your guys' current standing with the people around me? You have a defensive pact with the Themlar. Non-aggression pacts with the, okay, so you are part of, like, our little circle. So here's what we've got so far politically. The Galactic Empire, we're friendly with the Autocracy, the Justcon royalty over here. We've got a defense pact with them, with the Themlar, and then now it looks like the Nurian Confederated Provinces. I agree with this. I'm totally fine with this. Now here's the deal. You know, a lot of you guys were saying, or just a few of you were saying, Shaq, you're the Empire, you should be crushing everybody. But the Empire does what's best for the Empire, right? They're not vicious because they can be. They're vicious with a purpose. They instill terror, not for the fact that just instill terror, but they believe it will hold on to peace. No one will dare, stand up against them if they have all of the firepower. Is this true? Well, we're not gonna get into that. Okay, we have a carrier coming in to reinforce the fleet. The fleet is on its way back. The defense pack is signed with a Just Con. Good. They're getting, so we now have a 4 Empire defense pack. If one of these empires attack us, it's going to be a 4-way war. The Predators, the Hegemony, and I want to say the Suns, no, not the Suns, because the Suns are part of the Autocracy. They're vassals. But I know a couple of these worlds over here. That's right, the United Planets.
Complete.
These 3 all have a defense pack as well, but they're incredibly weak right now, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. What is this? Oh, Frontier Outpost. Okay. It just had a power symbol over it, which there's free power in this system. Why haven't we taken advantage of that? construction ships that aren't doing anything? Go build a mining station right now. You go over there and you think about what you did. At the same time, where's that construction ship? All of our construction ships should be on the way here except for that one. We only have 2. Unpause. Science ships.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, a colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this planet once. Well, research it. Sounds amazing. Get it done. Fleet's on the way back. All right, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with our newfound planets. I'll try to keep it unpaused for now. We're working on the starvation thing, construction complete. Let's just clear all of this stuff out of the way. What are we gonna do with this world? Really? You're not striking? Not yet, anyways. It's a little surprising. They're not striking yet. Tell me about your happiness. What do you hate about me? Alien overlords. Okay, they hate aliens. Understandable. Recently conquered. Leadership for primary species. Do I want to enslave you? If I don't enslave you, you're better at power production. That seems to be the only thing you're actually doing right now. How about we enslave some of them and we leave the power producers by themselves? Also, how are you doing on food production? Oh, you're actually positive right now. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Sadonti 1 at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of materials can now be found on the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. Sweet! +3 to minerals when I finally take advantage of that. Construction ships are already on the way. Let's enslave the population. But not all of them. Or should we enslave all of them? We were gonna do it anyways, enslave all of them. Get it done. And then what we're gonna do is pull you guys out of power production. Once we build like the mines, and we're gonna start mining your planet for minerals and resources. Slave processing facility. This large and imposing facility is used to process slave labor, food and mineral input, but it doesn't actually control up my control of them. I'm like one dark overlord here. Let's get a mineral processing plant and start building mines. It's so twisted. Oh, that's what we're doing. That's what we do. This will work for now. You guys don't produce much in the way of power, I know, but it's gonna have to be how it is for now. We'll come back to it. Now let's figure out what we're gonna do with the next world. Should probably like dispatch some of them to the other worlds, so they can start switching to our side. Okay, well we can upgrade these mines. I'm gonna send you away. I'm gonna resettle you to, I'm gonna swap you out with somebody else. You can work the farms, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, you have to have like an open space, don't you? You don't have any open space over here for me to transfer somebody out. Well, maybe not New Terra. How about like Emperor's Landing? That should have some space open. God, Emperor's Landing is full. Our population is just too much. Well, let's try some weird stuff. So let's... Member of the Separatist Party. Member of the Emancipation Movement. Oh, it actually tells you when you put your mouse over them who they work for, or who they're like loyal to. None of you are loyal to me. You're all getting enslaved. This is just a thing. I'm sorry. Sorta. You did kill tens of thousands of our people. Enslave. And done. So, unpausing the game. I would still want to transfer some of you to, especially the ones that are running like power plants. You don't need to be running power plants. I just don't think we have any space. What about Bob? Totally send you to Planet Bob. No, because Planet Bob is full. That's how fast we're growing. Atlantis Prime. There's space on Atlantis Prime. Oh, habitability. They have to be on a dry planet. That's why they can't go. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Powerful population, which one is it? Emancipation movement? Who the hell? Stoking the fire. Faction agent working to radicalize an arm of the population. We've got people in our territory. Where are you located? Is there a way to find out? 2 on planet Bob and 6 on Alam. 6 on Alam. 2 on planet Bob. So some of the neighboring systems here on planet Bob in the Clipclit system. Really? I can't believe we got Imperial citizens. There may be a rebellion starting here. Loyalist, good. Loyalist, good. Yep, emancipation movement. I'm sorry, but you got to go. Do we enslave our own people or do we purge them for not being like... I feel like we should resettle you. Let's resettle you to someplace like happier. Who are you? You're a loyalist, okay. This should be a fairly happy planet. Oh, it's gonna cost us 85? We settle 2 pops. It's gonna cost us too much. Now things get interesting. Like, what do we do with these people? Purge is rough. I'm gonna wait. I wanna hear what you guys think. How do we deal with this emancipation movement? It's probably gonna cost me for waiting until the next episode, but I wanna see what happens. We may find ourselves fighting a rebellion, which I find epic. All right, let's take advantage of the new territory that we've got. Construction ship. You should already be building stuff in this territory, right? You building mines? Mining stations, good. Science ship, why are you not sciencing? Get to work. There are so many things for you to research. Keep researching everything. And our colony, you're gonna establish a new colony down here. We're still going to, especially right now. I think we have enough faction, that's why I didn't want to spend them. Part of me thinks I should probably not do this. Oh, I can't, it's 207 to colonize.
System survey
Based on
complete.
distance. 30 base, 177 due to distance. All right, fair enough. We'll wait. Is there anything we could do on Planet Bob to make them... Like, can we build you guys something to make you a little bit happier? Emancipation, emancipation, loyalist. Is there anybody loyal to me over here? Build something you guys like an entertainment dome or something? Not so much. Well, let's go ahead and start upgrading some of our shelters. Building complete. Atlantis Prime, how you doing? You got a lot of loyalists. I can't transfer you over, though. I'd be wasting too many of my pop. Yeah. So, why don't we try to find a way to make more influence while we get our new territory settled out here? And keep making friends and waiting for the research. We're 53 months away from getting cruiser technology. We're gonna start getting the big boys. We also got advanced empire, or advanced governments coming, which, oh yeah, like this is gonna give us more influence right there. Unlocks Imperial Capital Complex. We need that. We need that so bad. Still 59 months away. Research alternatives is almost done, though. Just keep upgrading our planets. Oh, man. I don't really know what I want to do with you guys right now. I'm a little worried you're gonna rebel against us. Let's get you a research station. I'm thinking engineering. No, physics, because you've already got a physics point there. The one thing that we have to keep upgrading is research. You guys are doing nothing but mining and farming, right? Yeah, they are. Their happiness is
construction
crap.
complete.
They hate us. Understandable, but... all right, going down the list. You're doing upgrades. Yeah, I'm not messing with you. You can upgrade the shelters on the planet.
Debris analyzed.
This is a great planet for research. But you're hurting for food. Requires planetary administration. Well, we're working on that. So once we get the planetary administration down, I'll be able to upgrade the farms. Man, I hope you build faster. Science ship. Did you finish? Oh, you finished. What's on that world? It's a moist world, and it's got a lot of tiles that we can't do anything about. Damn. Oh well, we shouldn't be worried about colonization right now anyways, because of how big the Empire is and how much work we need to do to make it better. How much food do you have coming in? 3? I don't want you guys growing any more than you have to. We may have to resort to purging. What does that cost to purge? Nothing? It should take like a fleet a certain amount of time and like set up bombardment or something. That's interesting. I thought it would cost resources to do so. Chances are the people around us are gonna really hate us if we pull that off though. We kill off an entire species or an entire planet. I mean, that would be like the downfall of the actual Empire. We're gonna piss off the galaxy so much that they rebel against us completely. And we're not in a position to do that just yet. All right, well, our research continues and some of our buildings get upgraded. Let's focus on designing our new Corvette, new hangar boats. For all you CR-90 hangar captains, here she is. We can get the TIE Scout, put that on board. That's all she's got. It shows weapons, but she doesn't get weapons. I didn't actually know that. That's the only bit we get. Hell, it gets you a TIE fighter though. And we can upgrade these later. All right, let's get it designed. Improved deflectors in the large slot, our best reactors in the lows. I still have nothing in this spot. Everything else is chosen. Looks good.
Debris analyzed.
CR 100H for hangar. That's what we're gonna call it. There she is. We're ready to build those. And our new research is done. All right. Oh, okay. So the research, I wasn't quite sure what that was gonna do. We just picked up research alternatives. Now I should have given it a little bit more thought. What that did was it gave us one extra possible option. Now we could upgrade our laser technology to X-ray lasers. But I really want to get a better warp drive. Automated exploration is nice, but I'm okay with controlling that myself for now. Yeah, better warp drives. I mean, we've got to upgrade. Better sensor range. Warp drives. Because if you guys saw during the war, we had to go all the way around. And if we're gonna defend this territory, say the Giscon royal family, they don't like us anymore and they come after us. Oh, they combined. They are rivaling us on largest empire. I'll be damned. There used to be the other species there. We've got to focus our attention on the predators. They're starting to spread out again, and we can't have that. All right, all my science ships are doing nothing. What is this? Zempuk colonies. The United Just Can. The United Just Can made a protectorate out of the sovereign Zempuk colonies. Really? I don't even know where they are on my map. But they're protectorate apparently. And they've just contacted us. They haven't actually popped up on the map yet until I unpause it. Who are you guys? You guys are Imperialists. The rightful rulers of the galaxy. Yeah, about that. Keep out of our way. See where they're located. Now that we've got contact with them. I don't really see them. Is this? No. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, what are our science ships doing right now? You finished your research to all that debris. There's a ton of debris at the old capital. So head over there, get that research done. 5th Fleet. Oh, it's our single carrier that's made it over here. The first fleet's already left, so I guess you're just gonna sit here and defend the new territories. Look at all the wreckage. That's gonna be so much technology. Yeah, let's go ahead and scan that. Science ship. Oh, there you are. That's why I couldn't find them. Their empire was so tiny. You're not gonna let me into Predator space? Head north and survey some of the systems up north. I want to see what's up there. I give you orders to survey all these worlds. Slaves radicalized! There's a rebellion! Members of the Local Emancipation Movement chapter appear to have successfully radicalized several XPG Galactic Empire slaves, strengthening the ranks of the malcontent slaves. Well, that is unfortunate. That is incredibly unfortunate, and will have to be dealt with swiftly. How we want to deal with that, I'm still not sure. Like, let me scroll down to my malcontent slaves has been growing. Whoa, why did it zoom out like that? It's actually slowing down. It was up to 400 before. The attraction has dropped a little bit. We could suppress them, but it'll cost us a bit of influence. Our influence is finally high enough. 1% every turn. They're smuggling pops out of the Empire. That's actually the best thing for us. If they can get the population out of the... They'll start losing control of their base, as long as we don't let them grow.
Debris analyzed.
I want to make sure their food supply is just minimalistic enough so they don't grow. And then if they can keep taking out the ones that don't want to be here, I'll start replacing them. I don't want them here either. Why did I just upgrade that? That was a stupid thing to do. How are you doing on food? You've got too much food. How much food do you have now? No, I don't want you in the negatives, though. Oh, god damn it. Stop clicking that. I'm so used to clicking the upgrade button when I see it. It's gonna make you guys hate us even more. You can't grow, you're already full on pop. I'll wait to hear what the Senate says about this slave revolt issue, and we'll see if this keeps going down. It might. Oh, whoa. Another child. Know that we are the Feral Protectors, the chosen people of this galaxy. Respect our holy places, and we may refrain from annihilating you. So these are the Holy Guardians. These are the guys that, it's a fallen empire. Their technology is probably pretty insane. I'm not quite sure where they're located yet. I'm gonna tell them that we will fight for our right to exist because it makes sense. We are in their territory. We need to get out of their territory. Nope, leave now.
Construction complete.
Yeah, no access, they're kicking us out. He's probably just waiting for his warp drive to warm up. There it goes. Get out now. You can survey the systems on the border. Seriously, look how far he has to go to get around to just this world. This is why we're upgrading our hyperdrive. Wow.
Debris analyzed.
So you guys are here, huh? Their fleet power, naval capacity, and technology is overwhelming. They're near the core of the galaxy. Part of me kind of wants there to be a holy war. You know, what do they call it in the new expansion? The War of the Ancients going on between two factions. And then our like four-sided alliance has to come together to protect each other and fight off it. Or get the floor, you know, ourselves just wiped, but we'll see what happens. Could be interesting. Our colony ship still sits there, but I kind of want to keep saving this up in case we have to do something radical. Let's look to the first fleet. You guys make it back? Okay, you're in the clip system. That's fine. Let's get you up to Crusader. We're gonna refit you there once we get these new hyperdrives. Keep an eye on you boys. Wow, they've got big populations. That's because that's their capital still. We need to bring them into the fold. Because we could include this, even as, not like in the Empire, but we could include this as vassals. It'd be a nice buffer to our allies. Construction ships. How you doing down here? Let's get more research and more mining going on. Transport fleets. Probably should merge your fleets together. As one big group and then move you out. We're gonna need this army, I have a feeling, sometime soon. Head to the Crusader system. Actually, head to...
Debris analyzed.
Yeah, head to the Crusader system. We'll go from there. War declaration. Oh shit, who's gone to war? The Themlar have gone to war with the Conans. Icanians. You guys are at war again. Now, they weren't attacked, they went to war on their own. I want to see what's going on here, so why don't we contact our allies? They like us even more and more. Offer a trade deal. Let's get information. And you know what? Give us this deal for like 30 years. Give us all of your information. Thank you.
Situation log updated.
Whoa, there we go. So they've explored a lot. This is how far they've gone out with their ships. Interesting. They haven't come across any other empires out there? And they want to make contact with us. Good, we have the sensor data. Let's see what their fleets are up to. 2.8K. A misguided faction has seen fit to wound the XPG Galactic Empire by removing several slaves from their duties and smuggling them out of the XPG Galactic Empire's borders. We will heal in time, and we hope that the lost eventually find their way back to the Empire and their purpose in life. How unfortunate. -1 to the slave population. I'm actually okay with this. I would rather them leave than go all out crazy on me and start blowing up buildings. A new empire. We made contact with the Augie Nolix autocracy, which has a very kind of imperial symbol to them. But they're mushroom people. Okay. What are you guys? Fanatic collectivists and materialists. Keep out of our affairs. We'll fight to our right to exist. Now, did you guys just like make it to this galactic scene or something? Offer protectorate status? Interesting. What do we got? Powerful population faction. Yeah, I see that.
Debris
We've got...
analyzed.
Oh, crap. They're on strike. Some of them are on strike. Next is riots. Well, we knew this was going to happen when I took them over. And the Predators have actually been fairly well behaved comparatively. You accepted our trade deal. Let's clean all that out. Construction ship. Have we gotten all of the stuff that we want out of their territory? Are we getting all the resources we can out of them? Because that's what I really care about. No, you're still working on it. Yeah, we could purge them, but I'm a little concerned about what that's going to do to our standing with the other empires. I have to give that a little bit more thought. And right now we've got the research going. Oh, 27 more months. Feels so much better when we can build cruisers. Proper, full-sized cruisers. Speaking of things that we can build, let's get into the ship design menu. We actually need to order some ships up. We've just got to rebuild the fleet. And we've been building up a nice stockpile. Let's get some of the new Corvette classes. I want 5 of them. New Terra is going to be building those. You have Corvette factories, okay. Emperor's Landing. I wanted to designate you something. I'm thinking Corvette yards. Space station upgrade. You guys were right about that. They've taken away another slave. I find that hilarious. Let's get that building. Atlantis. We'll wait on you. Planet Bob. Planet Bob, you're gonna get hydroponic farms, solar panels, and I want you being able to build. We'll wait till cruisers come up. I'll give you the destroyer upgrade. I'm not giving you guys a space station because I'm worried that they may like completely revolt and take the world back somehow. What do you guys think? Should I could free them and then vassalize them and then bring them into the fold that way, but it would take a long time, and I'd hate to just give up on what I own here. Infrastructure project. Are you costing me? No, this must have been in play when they, well, died off, basically. Is there anything that I can do? Actually, yeah, that's a good question. Is there any edicts that I can pass to get them? Might help a little bit. Propaganda broadcast, plus 10 to happiness. Also costs 150, and probably not going to be enough to change the tide here, these guys. The real big push is they've just recently been conquered, so there's no way we're going to get out of negative happiness. They're just going to be, yeah, recently conquered minus 25%, so we're just gonna have to burn some time. Give it time for them to come around. If they rebel, we'll go over there and we'll crush them. Why don't we get you back in the fleet? One crew carrier's not gonna be able to do anything. Get over to here. Make sure you're in, where's our main fleet? That's what I was worried about. Come over here and hang out at New Terra. You've arrived. So there's the fleet. Going to be getting their new hyperspace drives soon. Hopefully cruisers. I think we get acclimators and venators in the next research in 20 months. I'm not 100% on that, but we'll see what happens.
Construction complete.
Another ship has come off the line. So here's the hangar class. Here's the carrier, CR-90 carrier. And I love it that you can actually see the difference. You can see where the hangar bays are. That's pretty cool. And those like force field bays that you always see on the
construction complete.
Star Destroyers. We received a communique from the Stellar Republic. So we've communique from the Republic. Interesting. Whoa. All right, they look cool. Zealots. Greetings, I speak for Executive Zilin Kabanka and the wealthy elite of the Republic. We are always looking for new trading partners, and hopefully we can come to some sort of accommodation. They're all about militarists and fanatic spiritualists. Interesting. And they are way out here. So here's the Republic. They're actually quite a large group. How much do you hate us? Minus 20 isn't bad. It's actually not bad at all. I feel like we should start a deal. Or maybe not, and this might be our grand enemy. Because look at, they're on the total opposite side. The Empire versus the Republic. What could be better than that? Indeed, indeed. How goes the war?
Complete.
With our ally.
Construction
Where is your primary fleet? I don't see them invading any worlds. Uh-oh. Do we only get to see sensor nets? No? Oh man, where's your fleets? Who did you go to war with? Maybe that's what I'm missing. There it is. You went to war with the Predator clan. What? Show me who you're at war with. I can in conflict. You're at war with these guys. So what is your fleet doing in Predator-held space, bombing the shit out of it. They must be allied or something. Because it's weird, it doesn't show you at war with them. Just rivals. Yet you're bombing their world. God, their fleet is huge. We really have to keep building up our own. New Terra! Spaceport. Let's order up. Let's go into the ship designer, actually. I want to make another new design, because we have... What is a GE fighter? What? I can just make fighters? What? When was that a thing? He's updating the mod. That's actually really cool. We're gonna go into escorts though, because we can build Nebula Bees and Vigils. Nebula Bees would give us 2 smalls. Let's see what we can get out of Nebula Bee. I believe you can hold hangars as well, or medium weapons. These are cool ships. That's what we're gonna go with, hangars. Best weapons that we've got, lots of smalls. Couple Sentinel point defense to protect the fleet. Who knows? I think we're gonna be after missiles. I think the Predator use missile weapons, so this will be perfect for an escort ship. Let's get our shields online. Ceramic armor plating online. Can we power it all? Just barely. Better defenses. We're gonna have to upgrade these ships as soon as they're done. And the Nebula Bee is created. H for hangar, because we can swap it out. So you've got 1,262 hit points versus 840 for our Quintons, 840 for the broadside, almost 2,000 for the carrier, and 1,800 for our light cruiser. Interesting. Light cruiser costs 700, whereas the escort costs, Nebula B, half that price for decent tank. Yeah, that's actually really good. And we get some fighters. I like that. New Terra, build me a wing of 5 Nebula Bs. You were escort ship. This list is getting really long.
Anomaly found.
What do you got for me? Repeated scans of Electra 5 Alpha's surface gives inconsistent sensor readings, almost as if the planet itself was in a constant state of upheaval. I'll begin the research. I'm just happy we finished the war. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this here, because my throat is killing me. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm actually recovering from being sick. The Galactic Empire has expanded quite a bit. It doesn't connect anymore, sadly. I'm not quite sure why this connected for them, but it doesn't connect for me. Maybe they had a different research or something. But I need to scan all these worlds in between here. But what do you think I should do with these worlds? With the Elegon? And I'm not gonna put a vote. I want you guys to type in the comments what you guys think I should do with them. Should we purge them? Is that gonna irreparably damage our relationship with our current allies? Should we, I don't know, let the smugglers keep smuggling them out in the Underground Railroad deal that they've got going on? I'm not sure. See if their happiness has changed any. See, it's still minus 25 for recently conquered, and that's gonna take a while to go away. Distance from capital, it just keeps ranking up. Man. All right, I'll see you guys in the next episode after we read this. What is this? The very geological structure of Electra 5 Alpha is indeed in flux, driven by what Science Officer Commandant Callery Stin assures us is a tectonic process, as fascinating as it is esoteric. What is of more interest to the XPG Galactic Empire is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless chaotic self-transformation. In short, a near instant stabilization of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely, more habitable is theoretically possible. Really, are we gonna do this? Commandant Sten estimates that a 200 injury crunch will be needed to power through A mapping of the planetary activity. Are we really gonna do this? What system is this in? I mean, the research would be nice. Do it. Let's see what happens. This could be a new world for us to colonize. All right, guys. See you in the next episode. Later, everybody.